Welcome back! Where were we? I think on day 6 end, perhaps. I did not see the message that comes up at the end of day 6. We'll see. Come on, load up. Okay. At camp that night, one of the pair had awoken with pain in his left eye. He was alert to the threat at once, recognizing two things at the same time. One, a part of his mind was not his own. And two, the casket wanted to be opened. Interesting. Interesting. I wonder where this whole story is going. Is it a pipe? Fairy? Little fairy? Tinkerbell. Chess piece. Statue. Ah, a statue pointing a particular way. Okay. The maiden in the tower points the way. I'm buried among the trees. Interesting. I'm buried among the trees. The maiden in the tower points the way. I think I have one more. I think it's the map item, the staircase item. Yep. I did spoil myself on the staircase item on another video from Pez, so I'm gonna use that. Don't mind me if I do. Okay, so this one. Let me see if my brain can still figure this out. I'm terrible at map directions. So, what was it? Stairs. Okay. Left goes here. And then another left goes here somewhere, but that's impossible. I do not know. I know the answer is this. It's just I don't know how this is the answer. Do I go like this? Okay, so if I come out here, left. No, sorry. I have to take 2 lefts. Up the stairs, left and left again, then second on the right. So this is the right, so second on the right. So this is, okay, so if I come here, get out of here, then I go, or maybe I go this way, left and left again. Oh, okay. I was thinking the staircase goes up this way, and maybe it doesn't only go this way. I mean, it's a staircase. People can go both ways. Just because the arrow shows one way doesn't mean it allows you to go only one way. So if you go like this, then you take a left, then you take a left, kind of keep going, and then second on the right. Okay, that makes some sense. Fine. I suck at reading maps. The bedroom looks like it hasn't been used for some time. A thin layer of dust coats the furnishings and cobwebs decorate every corner. Pulling back the thin curtain lets some light in, but more importantly, they reveal a macabre item that has been hiding in the windowsill all the time. Yeah, this doesn't look very nice. I do like the ring. But the nails and the fingers, fishy. They're fishy. I'm gonna keep. I have more stuff for my fingers collection here. Collection. This is technically not a finger, so I'm gonna. Although it looks like one, I should probably keep these items here as well, just because they all look the same. Yeah, that looks nice. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it like that. That's my collection of hands. Little kitty. Yeah, we have one more item. Let's see what this was. The maiden points the way. No, the map. Where is the map? It's among the trees, so probably it's not this map. It's the other map. The maiden points the way. I am buried among the trees. The maiden in the tower. So there has to be a tower somewhere. There is one tower here. Okay, 22. This way. Okay. I climb the narrow winding stair to the top of the tower and am rewarded with views across Lake Undermere. I'm not alone in the tower. Standing in the center of the circular platform is a statue of a young woman, the maiden. Her outstretched arm points due east across the rooftops of Undermere and beyond. East. Okay. So from here, she points east. That means this way. Which is here, buried among the trees. I must have taken a wrong turn. Not there, not there. The maiden in the tower points the way. I'm buried among the trees. Outstretched due east across the rooftops of Undermere and beyond. Or maybe it's not immediately left. It's perhaps... So if I take east like this... I see. Okay, got it. I find what I'm looking for in a small cavity carved into a sturdy oak tree. I look around, half expecting to see someone, but there is nobody there. I take my prize and leave, feeling my mood lifted by the smell of damp moss and the gentle rush of wind through the treetops. Interesting. Strange thing to find stuck in a tree. That is even stranger looking. Interesting. I do like the design of these items. They're very well thought. Well thought of. Yeah. Do you agree, kitty kitty? Even you are very well designed, kitty. Hello, Miss Verona. I walked up the beck a mile or so in the cold and wet yesterday and found a section with a handful of dead fish floating in it. Belly up and blackened they were. I'm not sure what to make of it, but I don't like it. Maybe the ravens need food? I'm on my way to Calgarth Hall now. I spoke to Dr. Robertson earlier today, and she said the two women they found there are still in the same state as the others, in the trance and eyes all black. Before I go, Anna Bryant asked me to drop this off. A letter for me? What does it say? Anna Bryant is the librarian lady, I think. When we were kids, we used to explore an abandoned house on the lakefront. We'd take a boat out to the northern tip of Naylor Island and row across from there. You know the one I'm talking about? Second from the left in the row of 4. I found myself outside its door 3 days ago, and I went inside for old time's sake. I wish I hadn't. It always had an ominous feel to it. It has taken me the last 3 days to summon the courage to write this letter, but I think it's better you see for yourself what's out there. Yours in faith, Anna Bryant. Who is Anna Bryant? Let me check. Not her. Definitely not her. Not her as well. Not her. No, not her. Who is Anna Bryant? Don't know. I thought it was a librarian. But let me see. What she says is... when we were kids, we used to explore an abandoned house on the lake front. So this is the lake, an abandoned house on the lake, okay? We'd take a boat out to the northern tip of Naylor Island, okay? Northern tip of Naylor Island. You know the one I'm talking about. Second from the left in the row of 4. A house. 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe this. definitely not. Wait, I read something wrong. When we were kids, used to explore abandoned house on the lakefront. Ah, lakefront. I see. Not the lake itself, not this island. You would take the boat to the top of the Naylor Island and row across from there. Okay, the one I'm talking about. Second from the left in the row of 4. So if I go from, if you're looking at it, then this is left. But if you're coming from that side, so perhaps there. I was right. Okay. I don't know what exactly I was expecting to find, and as letter was quite vague after all, but I certainly wasn't prepared for this. In an alcove of the house, peering out through loose mortar and crumbling brick, is a macabre shrine of sorts. The skull of a stag is mounted above the opening, its antlers smeared with a dark red substance, blood I assume, and large melted candles pool out onto the wooden floor on either side. Yeah, looks like a shrine. In the center of the altar, there is a small iron chest, rusted and fused to the floor. It's clear that it has been here for a long time. I do not see any hinge or keyhole or any way of opening it at all. But after a while, I notice an inscription that simply says, "I open to the voice." Interesting. I open to the voice. Voice. Maybe there is something about a voice somewhere. Let me see. Voice? Speech, maybe. Words. Lock. Don't see lock either. Let me see if I can find anything that is of the voice type. Voice of this. Maybe that. Bronze stork. Okay. I think it might be this. Oh no! Come back! Okay, so you put this here. Yes. Okay, we got it. The chest opens to reveal a golden totem. I can't imagine who would have stashed it here or why, but it doesn't look like they're coming back for it anytime soon. Okay, that's a strangely friendly looking thing to hide in such a place. Kitty! You want this, kitty? Here, take this. Hello. You take this. It's yours. Have it. Have. Here, have. You wanna sleep? Okay, fine. This is yours, okay? Keep it. Hello, I don't think I know you. Lester Crowley. I apologize if this inquisition is an imposition to your disposition. What the? What on earth are you on about, sir? There's too many positions. It is not my intention to bring to your attention a matter of contention. Oh my God, will you stop this pompous nonsense? I have an inclination to perform an incantation of flirtation. Okay, for your part, a leaden heart of the thaumatic art. Do you always speak like this, you? Lead heart. A heart made of lead. Why do you need that? Do you not have one? You apparently don't. If you speak like that. Or maybe that'll change your pompous manners. Go back. Close this thing. Get it out of my way. And you get this out of my way too. So you want a lead heart. There. These items depict the god Cernunnos in his non-human form. They're heavier than they look due to a core of lead hidden by a more modest exterior. They are said to kindle romantic interest and are sometimes given as wedding gifts. They depict his non-human form. So Cyrano's. I have Cyrano's. Voice of Cyrano's. His non-human form is a snake? Interesting. Oh, maybe not a snake. Maybe it's an antler thing. Ah, maybe it's a reindeer, a stag, or a deer. I don't know. If that is the case... They're heavier than they look due to a core of lead hidden by a more modest exterior. Okay, so I have this as a guess. Let me weigh this. Oh, that is quite heavy. It's heavier than 2 pounds. It actually looks like clay. Ah, it can't be this heavy. Textured. Nothing to remark. Nothing to remark. Maybe it is this. It's quite heavy. I'm gonna give it this to you. Yeah, that is it. Antlers, non-human form, could be a deer, and weighing scale that this is heavy. Okay, easy. So easy. Only the map stuff tripped me up. Hello, kitty. Angus Eaton. Oh, you're not Ellie. I'm returning an item he asked me to repair. The mechanism was mangled, but I've replaced all the springs and given it a clean. Thank you. Good as new. What do you have? That looks nice. That looks very nice. And I think... this might go in. No. It needs to have those notches. 4 notches exactly. So... you can go here for now. Next to the flower. Hello. Oh, hello, boss man. It wasn't my intention to leave you unattended for this long, but I'm afraid that I'm going to need to rely on you for a little longer. Yeah, I have this under control. Totally. I am an expert. At least I'm good at pretending to be an expert, you know. The Order of the Black Veil seemed more concerned by the ravens than the black-eyed... Stupid! Than the black-eyed state that Mr. Hungerford was found in. They said that it would take a very powerful force indeed to upset them like that. Unfortunately, they either weren't able or weren't willing to talk any further on the subject. I was hoping to avoid it, but I must go to Oxford and Bodleian Library. I will be gone for a few days at least, perhaps longer. But you seem to be handling yourself well here. Yeah, I told you, I'm good at pretending to be an expert. I do not see eye to eye with the head of collections at the Bodleian, but I do know that he takes an interest in horticulture. I will take him to Scythian Charm to smooth things over between us. Scythian Charm. Okay. Let us see. What is this thing? It's older Scythian charms are carved out of wood, but the more powerful designs make use of the planetary metals. No two are identical. Okay? It's either wood or metals. They're used by horticulturists to encourage stubborn plants to thrive. They change with the weather, usually quite cold, but warm and tingly to the touch while it is raining. Interesting. If it is raining, then it's gonna be warm and tingly. And planetary metals or wood. No two are identical. That probably is useless, but used by this to encourage a change with the weather, usually quite cold, but warm and tingly to the touch while it's raining. And it is raining, so it has to be warm and tingly now. What are the planetary metals? Let me see. Copper, gold, iron, lead, quicksilver. Quicksilver, silver, and tin. Will I remember this? Probably not, but I'm gonna keep this here. No, come back. Kitty, you need to go somewhere. I'll keep you here, perhaps. You get out of the way. need? I forgot. I forgot what I needed. What was it? Something made of a planetary metal and something that feels warm and tingly now. So, definitely nothing that is. So, this is bronze. What is it? It's bronze. I don't think bronze was one of it. This is gold. And gold was. Was it? Yeah, it was sun. And maybe that is even nicer because nothing to remark. Weathered. Nope, not this. Surprisingly warm, cold and smooth. This is made of what metal? Glass and iron. Huh. It didn't mention glass. Maybe that's an option, but that's bronze as well, I think. Yep. That is made of stone, so not metal. This section is more or less definitely not this because that's, I think it's a big gemstone and some wood. That is gold and an onyx. Smooth. It has no other sensation, so not that. What is this? Cool. Okay, it is cool, so it cannot be it because it has to be warm. Cool and warm. Interesting. That is made of gold and this is silver, okay? Is it this? It could be. Heated. Nope. This is not it. What did this say? Was it warm? I think it was warm. Okay. Tingly. Has to be tingly even. Cool and smooth. Nope. This is also bronze, I think. That's a stone. It doesn't have this thing, it's bronze. So, what about this? It's made of gold. Pink gemstone. Warm and smooth. It's warm too, so maybe the cat? It's hard and cool. Nope. This perhaps? That's tin. Weathered. Nope. I have two options. Hang on, let me check this thing. Warm and vibrating with energy. Oh, maybe this. That's gold and silver. Yeah, I think this. I like this better than the other one. It also has this plant thingy, so maybe it's plant thingy? Yay, it is right. Item is made of gold and silver planetary metals. Leaves hint at the horticulture. Yep. And inspection reveals vibrates in the wet weather. Okay, got it. Good. That was slightly ambiguous. Don't you agree, Kitty? Yeah, you do. Francesca Robertson, Miss Doctor. I'm at a loss with these patients. They aren't responding to anything I've tried so far, and I haven't been able to find anything in the literature that fits their symptoms. I'm finding that they become violent if they aren't restrained, and they're always trying to leave. Go where, then? If nothing else, Trantium tea from a restful might get a moment of lucidity out of them. But if you've got any ideas, then I'm all ears. Ah. Witch's finger and restful nether. Witch's finger, is it this? Although it's 2 fingers, but yeah, you know. Restful nether and witch's fingers. Let me see which one is what. Restful nether. Okay. Its a thaumaturgist link to the inner mind. A hot tea made from the Dranthium plant is drunk from them, taking on different properties depending on the type of nether. Ah, these are the cups or the mugs we got. I see. And Dranthium, I remember this plant in the horticulture thing. This particular type can be used to enter a meditative state and bypass the rush and clutter of consciousness, promoting clarity of thought. It's got these 4 handles and type of nether, restful nether. Okay. It's got no designs, no gemstone. It's just the 4 things. Okay. What about the other thing? You wanted a witch's finger. Said to be the severed digits of the Witch of Undermere, capable of inflicting intense pain, but the goal is supposedly purification of the body, a most unpleasant experience, but a last resort that has cured some and finished off others. I do not like this, because there is a possibility that they might die. So we will do this as a last resort thing if she fails at the previous option. So let's go. We will get you this one. Sharp aroma, hard and rough, wood. How do I know which is what? Wood, oak, if I'm not mistaken. Hard and rough, sharp aroma. Wood, rough, strong odor, sharp but not entirely unpleasant. It's... Hang on, let me check the picture one more time. So I'm waiting either for this, wondering if that or that, because this only has 2 handles, so definitely not that. And you have restful nether. You have this thing with just normal handles. Interesting. This. I'm gonna give you this. It's not that. Maybe I'm gonna give you this. Yeah, okay. Resembles the drinking cup in the sketch. Yeah, well, it's several embedded iolite gemstones, stones of peace. Oh, I should have noticed that. I see, I see. Fair enough. Yeah, I missed that link. Enjoy your patience. Peace. Hopefully they don't die. He knew what he had to do. Without hesitating, he took hold of his diverging hook and used it to cut away the infected part of his mind before it could spread and consume him entirely. Okay. Some suspicious things happening here. This is like a castle? Probably. Yeah, it's a rook or a castle or a tower, something like that. I'm closest to the sunset, but furthest from the sunrise. Okay, I think I know what you mean. Closest to the sunset, so it's towards the west. Map. I'm closest to the sunset, furthest from the sunrise. So that's west. I'm closest to this. And you need to find some kind of a tower. How many towers do I have? Church. Tower. There is Galfrey's tower, which is 22. that is here. Maybe it is this. Or maybe, let me see if there is any other towers. 22, and then you have... don't see any other towers. The pit. 40. I. Has to be this, no? But I already checked that, so it's not that. Interesting. Mary Bell. It's a castle, maybe? Church. Let me see if I can find any castles. Don't see. I do see some churches. Undermere Church 28. Here. Maybe it's not a church. Lighthouse? Mary Bell. Old jail. 10. Here, nope. Church 4. Green Church 4 is here. Okay. The Bleak Stones. What is the Bleak Stones? 24. Jacob's Folly. 27. Closest to the sunset, but furthest from the sunrise. Maybe you just have to find the closest point. It's either this or this. Technically, this is the closest. The bleak stones stand in their circle in quiet defiance of time, once home to witchcraft and rituals, now abandoned, silent and still like the surrounding lake. There's magic here, I can feel it, but nothing left for me to uncover. Okay, not that, so maybe it's here. Lady Rosalind built the Folly in memory of her husband, lost to the lake, or so the story goes. Now it stands, wind-worn and empty. Overlooking the water, I checked the turret, just in case. Nothing but dust and old stones. Love doesn't leave much behind. Closest to the sunset, but furthest from the sunrise. Sun rises on the east and sets on the west. So... Interesting. I do not understand. This is the farm. Maybe it's here? Nope. Ah, well. Fine. We'll go back to that later. Hello. Dr. Madam, as if I didn't have enough on my plate right now, my sister Bonnie has been acting strange lately. She never got over the death of her father. She's always blamed Mr. Potter for his role in it. And now, with all this happening, she's got it in her head that he's behind it somehow. I'm worried she's going to do something stupid. If she comes in here, whatever you do, do not give her anything dangerous. Right, I want to give her a keepsake to let her know that she's still loved. I've seen people gifting one another wooden totems, but I don't know what they're called. Wooden totems. Wooden totems. Gift. Orange shackle. Wooden totems. What wooden totems do I have? Let me put this back. Wooden totems. I do not know what this is. Wooden totems for gift. Hang on, let me check if I can find something for gift. Nope, no gift. Wood. Zaya. Maybe Zaya. Worn about the neck to place them closer to the heart, these innocent-looking items instill a sense of fear and paranoia. They can be difficult to remove. They are made of any single material except wood or clay. Except wood or clay. Okay, that's bad. That's not what I want then. Wood. Scythian charm. Horticulturists. Nah. Wooden totems. Maybe I don't have it? Is it quite possible that I don't have it? I have this thing that I haven't done anything with. Wooden totems for gifting. I'm closest to the sunset, but furthest from the sunrise. Could it be in the sea? I doubt it. Maybe it sets here? Nope. Ah, well. Wooden totems. Keepsake that she still loved. Wait. I did give somebody something that was wooden and that was... Wait, this is wooden, right? Yeah, it is wood. It's just not mentioned. Love. Maybe I can look for love. Selenic totem. Okay, fair. Is this made of wood? Yeah, it is. Okay, I'll give you this. I forgot about this completely. Here you go, madam. Hope your sister doesn't do crazy shit. Yep. Thank you. Unfortunately, I have some bad news to share. Jack Hungerford has not responded well to the Dranthian tea. Oh, has he not? If anything, he appears to have sunk deeper into the trance. I daren't try anything else in case I make things worse. At least he's not dead. What do you say, Kitty? Where does sun set and where does it rise? We do not know. That does look nice, doesn't it? Who are you, Verona? The silly gods at silly sods at Calgarth Hall wouldn't let me in to look around. It seems I've upset the little lord who lives there at some point in the past. Little lord. Allegedly, I refused to perform an exorcism on his haunted house. He didn't like my suggestion that it might be local kids playing pranks on him because he's a mean old git. I'm not so easily put off though. Do you have a Tenebran cloak I could use this evening? I've got some snooping to do. I'll charge you extra for this snooping around business to keep shush, you know. Tenebran cloak. Let us see. It's a dark cloak, I think. Yeah, it looks nice. Upon activation, a Tenebran cloak can create a sphere of enshrouding darkness that will cloak all within its reach. A single stone, set in bronze, gives power to these totems. So, a stone that is something related to darkness or night in bronze. Bronze and stone. Single stone. This? It's gold though. That I think is bronze. Yeah, it is. Turquoise. Turquoise is Turquoise is... Where is turquoise? Aquamarine. No, there is no turquoise here. Why? And where did that thing go? It's a turquoise. Hard and cool, polished. I'll think about that, but what about the turquoise? It's not here. Why not? Topaz. Vivianite. Maybe I need to discover it? I don't understand. Maybe it is this. I'm gonna give it. Oh, it's not. Too bad, too bad. What about this? But it's silver, I think. It's iron, not even this. It's a marble. Single stone. Set in bronze. That is stone and bronze. Pink gemstone. What's a pink gemstone? Pink gemstone is moonstone. Protection and enveloping night. So maybe it is this. Usually pink or off-white. I'll give you this. Yeah, okay, it is this. Gemstone and set in bronze. It's in moonstone. Okay, got it, got it. I still wonder why turquoise is not in the book of gems. The book is incomplete, I say. Hello, Mr. Potter. You've been accused of murders by some crazy sister, you know. I bumped into Ellie at the station yesterday before he left for Oxford. His train was late, so we had a brief chat, and he suddenly remembered something he wanted to tell you. I told him I'd pass on the message. Okay, thank you. In other news, I've got a little something for you, if you're interested. It's going to cost you, but it's worth it. A map of the catacombs. Yeah. Very rare. Worth a lot to someone in your line of work, I imagine. And all I'm asking for in return is a valent. Okay, I guess that's a good trade, because nobody pays us anything except information. Which, I guess sometimes information can be more valuable than money itself. But you can't eat information, can you? Valiant. Not valiant, valent. The holes in a valent are of roughly equal size and spacing. They're used by the adventurers to help them find their way. A curious pulse can be felt where its power concentrates. Interesting. So it has holes in it and equal size and spacing. And it's a pulse. This? It has no vibrating energy, so it's not that. None of these things. Nothing here, nothing here. Nothing here. Holes. This has a bunch of holes. Blue gemstone. But it has nothing, so it's not that. It's not this either. Do I not have it? It's possible. It's not this. It doesn't have holes in it. What about this? It has holes in it. Weathered. Nope. The only holes I can find is this, but there is no energy about it. Am I missing something? I'm missing the sunset item. This item, I do not know where that is. Closest to the sunset, but furthest from the sunrise. I keep forgetting to mention, it would be helpful for you to read Dr. Robertson's booklet on curses. You'll find it in the cupboard hidden in the counter. Cupboard hidden in the counter. Hidden in the counter. Which cupboard hidden in the counter? Nope, not that thing. Hidden in the counter. Maybe this? This thing? A cupboard hidden in the counter. This? Huh. This thing comes out, sure, but I don't understand. Cupboard hidden in the counter? Where? I'm going to keep my books here for sure. Okay. Nothing in the drawers. Close this thing. I don't have it for you, or I don't know where to get it for you. Talent. Holes. Equal spaced holes. Oh well, I'm gonna continue next time. Probably, if I take a quick shower, it'll give me fresh ideas. I can hope, right? And maybe I'll figure out where sun rises and where it sets better. Anyway, I will catch you next time. Until then, bye-bye.